Welcome to Guru Trader video for Monday, September the 13th, 2010. Here's the 5 market movers that we're watching today. 3 new symbols, 2 follow-ups. On the TSXV Venture Exchange, new symbol NTR, Northern Tiger Resources Inc., 56 up 6. Another new symbol BYV Bayfield Ventures Corp, $1.30 up 9. Another new symbol KXL Kodiak Exploration Limited, 38 cents up a penny. And following up on CUU Copper Fox Metals Inc., 75 up 10 today. And lastly on the TSX, following up on BXI BioExx Specialty Proteins Limited, 260 up 12. Let's take a closer look at these stocks. All right, we're still watching these markets here. There's the Dow. We're stuck at around 10,500. It's been trading, looking at the 1-year chart on the Dow here, we're stuck between this 10, 10, 5, 10. It did run up to 11 in April and back down in this 10, 10, 5 range. Until we break above 11,000, I think we're stuck here. And I do see a year-end rally happening. Probably not until sometime into October. I'm always cautious going into September and October. I'm watching in Europe, will Ireland or any other country start to fail? What's going to happen with Iran? I mean, you can't lose sleep and you still have to make money in between, but until I see some volume in the markets, I'm not convinced. Now, I do see volume in the metals. That's why there haven't been very many U.S. stocks, OTC Bulletin Board stocks. I find anything on the OTC Bulletin Board, even NASDAQ, that's have a lower cap, small cap stocks that we look at. They have an announcement and there doesn't seem to be any follow through. They're one-day blips. Still like Siri, for example, longer term. But other than that, I'm sticking to the metals for now and the energy stocks. So anyway, I did want to mention that with gold and silver, silver finally seems to be, that ratio looks like it wants to come in, meaning that silver should outpace gold if gold continues to go higher. So I just wanted to point out, last December the 1st, we put out an article to our subscribers, and it's free to sign on. Is silver set to rocket higher much more than gold prices in percentage terms? If you go under our reports, small cap stock observer tab, and click that link I just showed you, you'll see the full report. Just gives you basically an argument. There's some stuff from Wikipedia there and some charts showing how historically gold and silver tend to trade in around a 40 to 1 range, meaning 40 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold, and it has been for years now in the 60 to 70 range, and that we think that it's going to tighten in, meaning that silver will outperform gold. And look back to 1980, it was down to as close as, I think it was 15 to 1. I don't think it's going down there again, but possibly you can make an argument for 30 to 1, which is what my target is. That's why I like silver better than gold right now, but I like gold too. Anyway, moving along, there's a few stocks. Haven't been able to find 5 to 7 on any given day. But this one has popped up a few times. It's the first time mentioning NTR on the Venture Exchange, Northern Tiger Resources, 56 up 6 cents, 12% move, 2.5 million shares traded. Made another, I think it's an all-time high on this stock. Now there's the 1-year chart. Now keep in mind, it had this big spike, so there's support levels probably around 35. But they put out news on the 8th. Northern Tiger Resources announces 3-ace drill program to test bonanza grade gold showings. And they provided another update here. I'll let them speak for themselves. I don't know this company. I don't know how active they are, if they're drilling, how much they're going to drill, when they're going to report, or anything like that. You need to know all that information. But it has had a spike. They've been playing it, so we're going to start keeping an eye on that one. Another new symbol, BYV Bayfield Ventures Corp, 130 up 9, 7% move, 2.5 million shares traded. That one I believe has popped up a few days as well, but like I said, only 1 or 2 stocks, not worth tweeting about. But anyway, the 52-week high on that was on September the 8th, hit $1.38. The low on this, keep in mind, was 10.5 cents on September 15th of last year. Has had a nice build over the last year, but then there's this big spike. I don't like it when they go vertical like that, but I should mention it anyway, only because of the results that they put out. On the 8th, they corrected an increased drill hole from 2.7 grams per ton to 5.08 grams per ton over 81 meters. That's a big interval in Rainy River, northwestern Ontario. So it looks good. I haven't looked into it, but that obviously is why the stock's moving. And I'm not sure, that was no, there's another one here on the 7th, 35.93 grams per ton gold over 10 meters within 13.28 grams over 28 meters. So I'd like to know how much more drilling to expect from them, and that's one definitely worth keeping an eye on. And keep in mind, there's only 41 million shares outstanding. It still only has a $50 million market cap. So, looks like this one could move on decent results, which it has been. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. So qualified. Another new symbol, KXL Kodiak Exploration Limited, 38 up a penny, 2 million shares traded. 52-week high was 81, which did on September 14th of 2009. The low was 19 cents, which it did August 31st of this year, just recently. So it's kind of flatlined around 20 cents over the summer, and now they're popping it. So I don't know what else is coming there. They did put out news today. That's the main reason we're mentioning it with the volume, is that the Kodiak drilling intercepts increased gold grades and widths at Milestone. So, and on the 7th, they announced they drilled 24.9 meters, grading 9.31 grams per ton gold at West Geraldton. I think that's that Milestone. I haven't looked into this yet. But, all the usual stuff, the financings and binding merger agreement. Golden Goose and Kodiak Exploration signed binding merger agreement. I haven't read that one. But anyway, there's a pop. I don't know if it's a one-day blip. Keep in mind that is a natural resistance level around that 40 cents. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. And following up on this one, CUU Copper Fox Metals, 75 up 10 cents, 15% move, 2.3 million shares, so that's why we're mentioning it. This is our 5th post on Copper Fox since 26 cents on April the 7th. So we've been watching this one for a while, and they put out news on the 9th, basically just commenting on the trading of their shares. Usual, the request of unaware of any material information or circumstance of Copper Fox other than previously disclosed information filed in CEDAR that would give rise to the recent market activity in the trading of its securities. There were companies working on the completion of a feasibility study on its giant porphyry copper, gold, molybdenum, silver project at Shaft Creek, British Columbia, which is expected in the 4th quarter of 2010. So current activities include a diamond drilling program for geochemical testing on the proposed mill site, diamond drilling to define a possible higher grade starter pit, testing of induced polarization anomalies, and completion of environmental studies on the deposit. So, lots of stuff going on there. Anyway, looking back at the 5-year chart on this one, you'll see it's been to $1.50 before, has had a nice build ever since 2009, higher highs, higher lows. That's what you want to see, so we're going to continue to keep an eye on it. And lastly, on the TSX, second time mentioning BXI, BioExx Specialty Proteins Limited. We mentioned this one on, let's see, August the 9th at $2.09. If you check our Twitter timeline, twitter.com/investorsguru, and which these videos follow up on every day. Anyway, 209, 260 today, up 12, 2.7 million shares traded. It's almost a $500 million company now. The 52-week high was 251, which it did on Friday. So it's been running here since what looks like June, under $1.50, and they did a big financing, I think at around $1.95. If you look down, $30 million bought deal financing. If you look into that, I think it's $1.95. And on the 7th, they put out news: BioExx successfully completes first end-to-end production at Saskatoon plant. Describes the protein isolates that they produce and the advantages and the technology involved. And anyway, I noticed today on BNN they were talking about BioExx. Didn't catch the whole thing, so I just thought it's worth mentioning as a follow-up here as it continues to make these new highs. So anyway, that's about it for today. Keep an eye on gold and do your homework, trade safely, and we'll talk with you soon. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower-priced stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends, and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader Tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.